Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the south side as yellow English, we got coRe with a capital R. Spawn on top right side as a blue Holy Roman Empire. We have Revain, who also has a capital R in his name. When it comes to map generation, I do see two gold deposits pretty close by each other with Pumbaa here as well. This may be a good expansion location. I think it tells it maybe will perfectly sit right there. Maybe, maybe not. It is English, so they tend to turtle quite a bit, but they can always need expanded to gold. Other small gold deposit over here with some delicious venison here, as well as nice and safe behind here. When it comes to blue side of the map, I see both gold deposits, the small and large gold deposits spawn on this side, with a deer deposit behind. The two stone deposits spawned in front of it as well, while over on the other side, just a small stone gold and stone deposit up here, with Pumbaa way up here as well. I should maximize the mini-map when doing that. And we do have the Akin Chapel now being blown in the field versus the Abbey of Kings. No, it's actually been a while since I've done a standard English versus Holy Roman Empire. Haven't really cast many of these since the big, what's it called, big balance changes, the new season. Both sides, of course, has these number of sheep following them to glory, and looks like yellow's going for some early farms. The English farms, of course, do cost quite a bit less, only 37 wood, maybe 37.5 wood. And we do have some farms being established here as well, so both sides doing a bit of eco play. Plus, 40% gathering rate is going to be very good, or 35% I should say. Everyone's originally 40%, which was quite significant to say the least. And using the extra wood collection rate to get out some early farms for the sheeple as well. We do have the free king now deployed on the field. Scout, push way forward. The future queen to the king. You now have the outpost now that being established here. He'll protect himself. We'll get some basic raiding done. He doesn't offer great bonus damage there, and needs to pop out one of the villagers. Scout goes down. Those was a villager there. If Lewis was quick enough on the draw, he could have hit the return to work, get the wounded villager inside of the outpost, and then escape on out of there, but did not. Do now the arrow slip being upgraded there. The king does have a decent health regen. Not great armor though, so even the basic arrow slit will do some decent damage to him. We've got a single longbowman deployed in the field. I'm not sure what the longbowman's supposed to do. The arrow slit does increase the range of the outpost to 7, matching the range of the longbowman. The king is now charging his way backwards. More villagers on this gold deposit, so it looks like we got a fast castle for the Holy Roman Empire. He's going very heavy in the village collection there. King does take a bit of being there. Scout won't do much in this situation. Or starts harassing the scout himself. And yellow is claiming some venison there. Might as well. He has the field advantage of the map, the aggression, keeping his opponent corralled at home. Allows him to safely grab resources on the map. Longbowman does get picked off there. Enough gold there for the Holy Roman Empire player. He has some sheeple there to clean on up. He could go for wheelbarrow in the interim. He has plenty of gold for the age up, so wheelbarrow could be researched or something entirely. King charges way forward into a bunch of arrows once again. We got 200 destroy value. I know he's killed off a scout. I'm not sure what else got destroyed there. Something doesn't seem right there. 200 destroyed value? What got the destroyed of yellows? Scout stabbing that longbowman. The Regni's Cathedral not being researched. The English player's going for some basic upgrades. And with this, blue could I have to collect some relics. Be a good idea. King's Palace not being salvaged is a second town center, effectively for free. Now, it's been a while since I've seen King's Palace as well. It's usually just White Tower. But the King's Palace, of course, does give you a second town center, which is always very nice to have. And there's Regni's Cathedral, going for some more prelates. So just collecting some gold. We definitely need some escort for these prelates. Knights will work just fine. He has one on the build queue. Horsemen will be adequate as well. Newspaper's going for a horseman. It looks like he did lose one of his longbowmen somewhere. King does take a bit of damage there. There's a sheepfold that can still be claimed. Of course, yellow's lost his scout, so is blue. Prelate going for the relic. May want to make sure he does not step on the secret set to keep concealment. Knight has slain the longbowman. Now the English player is going for his own knight. The knights will say good night. I do not think the conversion ritual can affect the king. I'm really hoping it doesn't, because it would be stupid if it could convert a hero. King does impale the king. Or the knight does impale the king and vice versa. The king, of course, is inferior to the knight. Right now offering 20 damage as opposed to 24. Has one less armor, though it does have more health to work with. The attack speed is still abysmal. 2.38 as opposed to 1.5. Another round of knights being poured out by blue. Yellow's going for some knights as well. Blue has claimed 2 relics at the moment. Does throw one into the outpost, providing some damage and health and resistances and all that sort. Not health, armor it increases. We got 3 knights by the Holy Roman Empire, makes that a 4th one. Got 3 knights and a horseman plus the king for yellow. I think blue maybe will win this fight. King plus horsemen will make it look and go either way. The prelate could try charging forward to grab the relic and go for the virgin ritual. Pulls back the wrong knight there, very wrong, and got another spam bot for kick. Just gotta get rid of that. Yellow goes for his conversion ritual. He does pull back in time. Sorry, I just had to get rid of that. Oops. Huh. Inserts the team colors button. Sorry, I did not realize insert was a hotkey for that. I actually hit that because I was trying to hit the delete button twice without looking down. And there's a bit of a wind cover around my microphone that obscured my vision, so it was partially a guess. I have a little bit of wind cover going on my microphone because I tend to put a lot of air in my words, and this just helps prevent from air to dead air getting to my microphone. Up north, we do have the prelate, who does go by his sheeple. So this prelate's definitely not a shepherd to guide his flock to, was it the glory of God? Is that what it's called? Another exotic doggo getting some bites on the monk. He wants the stick that the monk is carrying. Just throw the doggy a stick. Yellow has claimed 2 relics. Yellow has picked up 2 relics, and while blue has picked up 1. Looks like blue will have 3 relics. And yellow will manage to claim 2 for later age up. That's perfectly fine. The age up wasn't too late. Knights falling back away from the knights. They don't want to say goodnight yet. Dog still demands the head pass. Got a good number of crossbowmen now being pulled up by blue. Both the English and Holy Roman Empire are known for man-at-arms spam. Though in that case, Holy Roman Empire's man-at-arms would generally beat out the English. Though the English does have a better gold income. Then again, the Regnitz Cathedral definitely does change that math quite a bit. Looks like the monk does get mostly healed up from the dog bites. And the Holy Roman Empire can always go for some Black Riders. Crossbowmen engaging the knights. Scout stabs some of these guys. Massive round of knights charging forward by yellow. Does save one of those villagers. The other knights are getting hit pretty hard there. 7 health left on that one, but is not getting hit. The other one is. So following these guys back to some prots would be a good idea. Yellow right now has 58 villagers versus 46. Of course, yellow effectively has 4 more relic gold income, which each one provides 80, which is effectively 8 additional villager income, which still means yellow has the advantage. And it does impale the monk. It does impale the monk there, but will perhaps lose. Does lose 2. Lose 2 of the knights, or likely lose the 3rd once one of these guys starts going for the charge attack. Oh, and does turn around and does take a hit there. 1 shot away from death. And does sustain and die. Another product does go down, as well as a knight.
Get me ready for Hestes. Andente to serve. Ich führe dich. Ich lebe sogar. Eine Lust zur Diene.
Looks like these knights do find some of these villagers getting some good damage there. Villager does go down there. Knights rotating around. There's not enough Holy Roman Empire knights, so the Holy Roman Empire will lose some more villagers there. There's a sheeple there being led to glory as well. Recently recruited. Got some of these wall segments going down, but we do of course have the King's Palace here, which does offer a 10 garrison spots, no defense arrows. And the king gets bolted. Down south got another yellow knight being finished off there. For now, the English player only has 5 knights, 6 along the way, going for the large number of crossbowmen. Holy Roman Empire player has 12 knights in the field, as well as 28 crossbowmen. Yellow has half the army size as blue at the moment.
Selbstverstand. Lasset uns rieten, Ritter. Building done. In no control.
Moves now straight forward. Does get some hits on some of these villagers. Crossbones engaging. Spearman could rotate around and hit these knights. Does take out one of those villagers there. Townsend is firing away. No side set there by the crossbowmen. Does get some hits on those crossbowmen. Knights rotating around. Blue's crossbowman generally just need a move forward. Knights getting some good hits there as well. Spearman could go on down there. What's left of Knights engaging some of the crossbowmen as well. More Blues Knights going down. Both the capital and the King's Palace is of course firing away. The Knights are getting a little bit less, allowing the Townsenders more capability to fight these crossbowmen. Some more of these villagers on the left flank could go down. Do have some more spearmen being pulled in the field. Yellow right now has an army of 3 units, now 7 units on the field. And now these villagers are being pursued. Got a scout here, a couple sheep to help support and protect these villagers. Just not saying much. Villagers still playing Ring Around the Rosie around the gold deposits. Aggravating Pumbaa won't necessarily help out as well. And good number crossbow there. These villagers will likely, or at least the majority of them will go down. Let's assume all of them goes down. 9 villagers, leading down to 64 versus 48. So yellow still will have a villager advantage. Trying to go with some longbow and help rangers, crossbowmen. Does got all those villagers there. Spearman would still be a good idea versus the Knights and be okay versus crossbow. Just won't see bonus damage from them. Not necessarily be a good counter to them. House of Swabia now being deployed in the field. Way down here to help collect this gold deposit. Giving the Holy Roman Empire a very good landmark to start fabricating some villagers. Blues backing on off. Number of Knights there still. Yellow's very far from aging up. Crossbowman hitting down south. Veteran longbowmen also being researched as well. Maybe the Holy Roman Empire players should eye for some siege engineers. We start putting some battering rams on the front line, though he doesn't have too much wood at the moment. 34 is not exactly a lot of wood. Another lumber camp up here would probably be the next first step. Or at least next step. Regardless how many steps it is. I think the prelates were actually hitting some of those villagers inside the House of Swabia. Blue's not going for some tied barns. Crossbow instead of stepping away. Very nice. Elite crossbowman, because he has so many crossbow in the field, not necessarily a good unit at this moment in time. But it's something he has existing, so might as well give them a nice little buff. Horsemen deployed in the field. Overall, the Holy Empire player should just probably eye for some man-at-arms. Veteran man-at-arms would be adequate at this moment. Elite man-at-arms wouldn't be half bad, but that'd be a bit expensive. And longbowmen do punch through armor a little bit more nicely than other archers, but still be adequate in that situation.
Hofgard und denket an die Beute.
Die Schüsse haben Funde.
Hofgard und denket an die Beute.
Mill, of course, goes on down. Got a decent number of horsemen here. The army size of 54 over 69. Blue has a higher quality army at the moment. Crossbowmen now engaging. They are, of course, elite crossbowmen. So they'll hit hard, but they will still have a bit of trouble with the longbowmen, who also hit pretty hard and a little bit faster. Horsemen trying to find their way to the longbowmen. The spearmen doing a good job intercepting them. Spearmen now are standing fighting. Looks like the king has been killed. The king is dead. Long live the king. Horsemen now managed to break out through. All the spearmen have gone down, allowing the horsemen to rip apart these longbowmen, no problem. And blue will have successful defense here. 2 of 6 sides have been decaptured. There was a 6-sided victory in his favor. And I got the veteran archer upgrade for the Holy Roman Empire. Has decent amount of gold in reserve as well. And there's a castle or keep there by yellow. Outpost doesn't cancel. King is has been redeployed. Long live the king. Oh, will live for much longer though. Spearmen push way forward to hit these horsemen. Archers trying to hit the crossbowmen. King as well. The king is dead. And of course, the king's being redeployed on the field. Long live the king. More horsemen now being brought up this time by the English player. They are in fact veteran horsemen. Blue right now may want to eye for some siege weapons. I mentioned before in siege engineers, as I still believe is a valid idea from the get. Going for biology now. It needs to get out some siege weapons to help deal with these structures. And Blues has all sacred site captured once again.
Ich gehorche eurem Befehl.
Network citadels have now been researched by the English player. He has enough gold age up, just needs a lot more food. Look, the English is pretty well adept at collecting up food. We now have the elite man-arms research. Horseman does manage to squeeze their way through, takes out the one villager that is building the walls, and the horsemen try and pursue some of these villagers. Crossbowmen being taken out by the horsemen.
Ich werde fortreiten.
Elite archers being researched by the Holy Roman Empire. Primarily deploy the counter spearmen. Instead of going for that, you can always put it down for spring guards. Blue's not going for elite arm tactics, starting to get his elite man arms going. Don't think we've seen any of the tuning weapons with blunt weapons research, but maybe very well not upgraded. Yep, looks like they still have just sword and shield. Horsemen do fall back in time. Archers now engaging the spearmen. And looks like Blue's going to engage into the choke point. That's not super great. Blue's horsemen are being picked apart. So a number of yellow spearmen also going down. More reinforcing yellow spearmen push way forward. Archers doing a good job of focusing on Blue's archers as well. looks like yellow will force back blue for time drain, but looks like someone's forces getting split apart. The king is long live the king. And there's some woody units here. You can actually keep around the Abbey to get 6 health regen per second. You can see how quickly this guy actually heals up. Well, he actually does do 6 health per second, a very, very fast rate. There's a bit of a drive-by there, and he's almost already at full health. The king will just have to heal up the rest of these guys. Blue's elite armor pack is almost complete. Horseman being forced on back. Yellow has advanced forward with some horsemen up here, trying to decapture the sacred site, but there's of course a keep there. Help him keep that sacred site. Villager's not getting hit. Over here we do have the spearman pushing forward. Does find a whole bunch of man-at-arms. This guy has over 3,000 gold. Needs a lot more food. And let's see these villagers try and build an outpost here. I think it'd be a good idea just for him to go for Pumbaa to get that food, pass for an age up. Almost has an age up already. We'll probably go for the not red palace, the Berkshire Palace or Berkshire Castle to help defend this area. Big round of economic research by yellow. Blue's now push way forward, or should I say economic research by blue. Crossbones running down there. Spear now engaging the horsemen. Got some men arms here. No tuned weapons. And now Spearman heading forward. Doesn't accept the king. Takes out the king. Spearman getting some good damage here. Spearman there will all go on down. Down south, and more important engagement probably should be focused on. Yellow's reinforcements slowly being picked apart. Second side victory available for blue, and yellow does back the game now. This hand grade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.